Hello guys, this is Generation Quit. This time I'm playing Pantheon top. Also again in ranked. Like I got salty from being like destroyed by people who actually had early game champions, and like my team fed those, and then I got killed by them, and then it's like too late to do anything. So I went back to playing Pantheon, which was the champion that actually carried me out of silver 2 seasons ago. So that's nice. And here I was all topped, so that's why my screen was frozen right there. So I'm playing against the Jax. Not really too worried about him. There he is. First the dodges, he is like every time I see him pop, so I just walk away. So yeah, Pantheon is like one of the better top lane champs at the moment. It's like I always used to play him top. I don't know why I like sort of like abandoned him. It's like was one of those champions that you stop playing and I'm like, stand. Just and I started with I don't like the potion start. It's like I've actually switched to the teleport because I was like I saw that Jax pick he actually picked it into me because Jax is free if Jax was open, so I picked teleport, so in case I get killed, like don't know by a babysit or something because they want to get the Jax fed, then at least I can like teleport back into lane and not miss too much XP. So I'm just letting the wave push into my tower, so I have plenty of room to kill him. So even if he decides to like ward leap away from me, I still have some room to try and catch him and kill him. So here he goes away, I have no clue why. Now I'm like, okay, you go away, I'm just gonna free farm the top lane. Get all the juicy farms. I ping it enough so that no one like gets caught off guard, hopefully. Maybe like try to invade jungle or something. Yeah, he's missing a shitload of farm and everything here. And I'm just like, okay, let's just go keep on farming. It's like I have teleport if I need to go anywhere. There's Jax again. Guess he went like base or something. It's like I literally have no explanation. Oh, there, look at nice first blood there on Lissandra. Is that thing out of the game at least? So I'm just poking him a little bit. See how much my my Qs do. Minion focus down is a bit annoying. So yeah, I level my Q first, but actually I noticed throughout the game that my E is actually the one that doing the most damage. So I'm gonna try it once with leveling the E first. But for now, it's like leveling the Q first is always nice because you can just like poke them really hard, and if they're low HP, that Q hits like fuck tons if you crit with it. It's like yeah. So I'm not really. It's like I'm not really sure which one's best to level. Well, obviously, as I'd say personally, still Q's the best because you need to get them low first. But here, as you can see here, look at the E damage. Get stunned here by him. Missed the farm there, like a pro. At least I get that one. Oh, apparently it was bugged in place. If you say so. Minion focus is real. Stop focusing the minion. No. Ah, got it. No, too soon. I'm just hoping for him to go on me in my minions and stun him. Stun him. He didn't go for me. He needed to go on me, so I had more room between me and the tower. Yeah, it's kind of hard to like pressure him now because if I dive him under the tower, it's like he's gonna stun me and then I'm gonna get killed by the tower. So I'm just gonna shove minions into his tower, see if that that was actually a good moment to re-engage, but I'm looking at my mana. I'm like, okay, that's the reason why I didn't engage back, because I'm kind of low on mana. In terms of like, hey, but you have enough mana for combo, yeah, but that combo won't kill him and I need to be able to kill him afterwards. And I can't sit there without mana. So actually, that's like one of the problems. Like that's like, I used to always get like a fuck ton of mana. I used to start Crystalline Flask when it actually gave you mana. Well, Crystalline Flask with like a mana pot or something stupid back then. And I'm like, okay, you're low HP now. But he actually stuns me really nicely in the E. I actually cast my E too soon, so else I would have killed him. And I'm not gonna flash after him. I'm like, okay, just... Oh, and then I... So I wanted to type flash down on Jax, but then I accidentally flashed myself. And I'm like, should have just flashed after him then. If I was going to do stuff like that, then might as well just flashed after him. So that's a little bit shitty. Still not too worried about it. It's just a flash. It's not like he can really kill me, and there's a Massey jungler. Massey jungler isn't really that gonna be ganking me that soon. So yeah, long search are the key on Pantheon. I'm actually gonna go buy a Hex Drinker because that Jax will do magic damage, and I'm like, haha, teleport the minion that you want to kill. So I tried to use the minion to leap away. But he still managed to stun me, and I'm like, lol. Now I just need to get into range for my Q, and boom, dead. So I actually tried to leap away on the minion to get out of the stun, but apparently my model is a little bit bigger than I expected, and I didn't also get stunned, and I'm like just gonna chase him. And then I just decided like, no, he's probably gonna like flash the moment he sees my ult, but then I'm gonna waste it, and I would rather use it at a better time. So I know it's gonna walk up top there, so I'm gonna go there. But yeah, that Jax, he can't really trade me. I do so much more damage. You need an ignite on Jax to kill Pantheon. So yeah, I just pick up the kill there. Nice that Diana gives it to me. Keeps the power in the lanes. Very smart. So yeah, here we go, Hex Drinker. Because that means that I'm gonna like... It's like the problem with Jax is that his burst comes from his magic damage. His Q, his W, that stuff. So, and he's also building a blasting wand. So, but there's where the real damage comes from. So I'm just gonna build a Hex Drinker first, and like then ignore that part of his damage and like outtrade him that way. So now I'm just gonna ulti back in lane. It's like fuck it, I'm not gonna use it to gank anyway. I'm just gonna snowball my lane a little bit more. It's like not like the other lanes need my gank. And here he just stands still. I have no fucking clue what this guy was thinking that he could like actually do something about me. And yeah, oh, I need to get in Q range. Need to get in Q range. Keep going. Oh yeah, your passive actually blocks tower shot, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go. And then he leaps back into me. I'm like, okay, thanks for the free kill, mate. I have no clue why he thought that he could take me on if he stood in my ultimate, but that ultimate actually does quite a lot of damage. It's like I've killed multiple people with it over the course of using it. It's like actually like people, oh, it doesn't do that much damage. It's just his ultimate. But no clue why he stood still in it. So shove in the wave. Yeah, I wish I had mana potions. It's like Pantheon is one of those champions that really needs mana potions. It's like back in the day I just bought mana potions and I just like started spamming spears like an idiot. Like literally just spamming spears and then like out trading everyone. I'm just gonna go back and oh. Yeah. It's like you still need to follow up that damage, Lissandra. It's like you can't just ulti and hope that you get the kill, you really need to follow up. Nice kill in the bot lane as well. Oh, return kill. And then another kill. Okay, 2 for 1. Word. Oh, I actually walk out of the base before I can get my boots. I was gonna get boots so I don't have to tower dive that much as before. So yeah, it's like Jax is sort of even on farm, but I'm 3-0. So yeah, that's like 900 gold I'm ahead of him. Which is my Hex Drinker finished and my boots. Not really sure what this Jax is doing. It's like he goes out of lane all the time. And I just ping, because I hate when people say like, ah, you didn't ping. And I'm like, ping, 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 ping. It's like when you play YOLO Q, you really need to like ping aggressively when something happens. So it's like people don't really pay attention. Especially when they're like in a pre-made, because then they're gonna only like listen to their own like little chat or whatever they have going. And that's why it's important to ping aggressively when you play solo queue. Not too much obviously, but so ping like 2 or 3 times to make sure that like people know that the champion is missing. And here I actually thought I targeted Jax, but apparently I targeted a minion, so I threw it on the minion. I was like, okay, interesting. And as for my keystone, it's like I'm using the Thunderlord just because you just want to burst. It's like Pantheon's just all about the burst. So as you can see here, that Thunderlord proc, and then he's like so low HP. It's like that's basically him out of the lane now. That's probably the reason why he didn't want to really be in lane with me. And yeah, I'm like, Diana, go for it. Yay, assist. There's Musty. I'm like, Diana, come back to me. Get fish effect. Stun them. E. And there we go. Kill for Diana. Get schrecked. Here's Lissandra. I'm like, okay. Stun her. So she can't follow up her damage. Walk under the tower. Just walk out. It's like I didn't see the line connecting me. I didn't see a line, so I just walked out instead of flashing. Better use that flash sometime later. Oh, and I'm like, oh well, fuck, flash. And he flashed after me. I stun him. But my stun... I have no clue why my stun got blocked there. I literally do not know. Oh, it was super weird back then as well. When it first happened to me. And now I'm like, more like, what the fuck happened there? That I didn't hit my stun there. Did it like lingering E hitbox or something stupid? I was like, I really don't know. It is so fucking weird. But yeah. What you gonna do about it? You can sit there and be frustrated, but it happens. Now Jax is worth money again. Just gonna build a little bit defensively against him. Against that AD. Just gonna teleport in on me again. It's like I don't really need to pop it anywhere. It's like my mid lane is going well. Bot lane is going well, so... See if I can get into range. Yeah, now I'm gonna totally get into range. Leap, Q, E. Already died from the Q crit. That's nice that the Q can crit as well. It makes him really strong. It's like overall Pantheon is a pretty good top laner. It's like against tanks you struggle. It's like you need to kill them early. If you don't manage to kill them early, then... Which you can. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's like he struggles against tanks after 6 or something. When those tanks start getting there, like they're, for example, like a Mundo getting his heal, or Nasus getting his ultimate, or Nautilus getting his ultimate. So then they can keep you away. But yeah, it's like that's the only thing he struggles with. And I'm not sure about Fiora. I haven't played against Fiora Pantheon yet, but I can't imagine like Pantheon having too much trouble with that. Because you just need to wait, just bait out the W. The moment the W is baited out, you stun her with a W. And then just blow her up with your combo. Because you burst a lot more than Fiora. Fiora likes extended fights. Pantheon doesn't like extended fights. Pantheon is all about the burst. So if you don't get behind, it's like if Pantheon doesn't get behind, it's like Renekton. It's like if you don't get behind, you pretty much bully every lane you play against. So if you don't fuck up early, get stunned in the tower, I'm like fuck. And then so I constantly had to reposition myself twice there. I'm like okay, just go E. So spear. Now he's low HP. So I had to. It's like if I wasn't standing in tower range, I would have killed him because I had to reposition myself twice. Because the first time I thought I walked out of the tower, but I didn't, and the second time I obviously had to move all the way out of the tower. And I'm like, get dragon. It's like they're like, so look at all the pressure we have. It's like they can't do anything but like try to keep them off. So why not just quickly run back to the dragon and pick it up for free. But yeah, that's what you get when you play like this, uncoordinated essentially. It's like I should go and get it myself, but I want to push the top lane first. So I'm going for the dust blade here, because I'm like, I need to extend the lead that I already have, because I already have a really awesome lead, but I just need to keep extending it by building more damage. And like the moment I feel uncomfortable with my tankiness, then I will start building tank, because I already have like a tank item with the Morses to begin with. So just waiting patiently for the W to wear off and the rip. So here I'm gonna see if I can ulti in the bot lane. But it's not really needed, so I'm just gonna walk there. Just checking now. It's like in case they go deep, I can cast my ultimate there. So now that I see that we have Pinky, it means that they have no vision here. Just gonna see if I can bait them in. I see Jax there. I'm just waiting for them to engage. I can feel the engage in the bot lane. Same like get closer, Jax. Basic attack him once. Get stunned. No, I just have to. Now we have to back off. Now too many people. I have to respect that Lissandra ultimate. Cause I want to go in so bad. LeBlanc is there too. And I'm like, Jax, you're a bit out of position. It has to flash. So it's a flash down. Now we actually really want to do dragon because it's like we're not really gonna be able to kill the tower. Because they have Lissandra there who can clear enough. But I'm gonna stay here regardless because I know that my team wants to. So I'm just gonna poke the tower. Nice kill from LeBlanc. Instantly stun Jax when he comes out so that he can't kill anyone. Diana goes deep. I get the kill on Jax with my W. Basic attack. Vayne. And then she like tumble flashes. So that's her flash gone. So we actually could take the tower, no problem. I didn't see that it was this low HP. So now I accidentally ult up again. And I just want people to do it. I'm just gonna start it myself and see if people follow. So we're totally dominating. It's like we're so far ahead now. It's like LeBlanc is fed, Diana's fed, which is enough. And I am fed, super fed, so that's enough because their squishies won't last long against any of us. It's like either one of those three champions is fucking annoying to deal with on this, when it's the only champion fed, and when they're all three fed, it's gonna be fucking bullshit to deal with it. So now I'm just looking what boots I can buy. Just looking at the swiftness boots. So back to the top lane. Might teleport in, but could also just walk there. Save the teleport for later, but I'm just gonna teleport in. Cause I'm like, hey Jax. He stuns me. Cause my E now that the stun is gone. And here I'm like, shit, he actually did fuck tons of damage on me. But then I was like, but the moment I finish my Draktar, he's never gonna be able to trade with me, so I'm cool with finishing that first, and then after that maybe building tank. So this time I comboed my abilities better, so I waited for his stun to run off before casting my E, because that I failed with that once or twice. As you can see, that E does a shit ton of damage on him. I also like the passive on his E, that if you attack a target below a certain HP with like your basic attack or your spear, I'm not sure if it also procs on your E, then you do like extra, then you always crit, which is really nice. It's really good for executing people. So you see Massey running up here. So I'm gonna ulti in. Like no you're not getting away. Flash, Q, dead. I was like, fuck that shit. So I can use my ultimate, so I might as well use everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy the dust blade, buy armor boots because I already have magic resist on my X drinker, and I buy the boots against both Vayne and Jax because they are gonna do a lot of basic attacks. I'm not feeling like that Lissandra is a threat at the moment to me. So I don't really need more magic resist than what I have now. For now, until they start, if they get more items, then that's. I think Lissandra doesn't have her Rod of Ages at this point. So here Jax goes deep, gets rooted up, and then killed. Almost got her as well. Yeah, the tower's super low HP. Get hooked. I'm like, okay. Stun him up. Get knocked away. QE, he was still just standing in range, and then the dust blade killed him. LeBlanc goes in. Kills. I tried to kill the tower in time, but I do no damage on it. So LeBlanc dies to the tower. After the Lissandra ult. Which was a good ult, but it's like it's too late now. It's like we can just do whatever the fuck we want. So we all do way too much damage. And they don't do any damage because they have like Massey scale, who just needs to scale, can't scale, Jax who needs to scale, can't scale. Lissandra who doesn't even have a Rod of Age finish, so nothing is scaling there. So they're all like trying to skill, but it's not gonna happen because we have too much power now. So now it's just up to us to like finish the game and not let it stall out. Same Massey goes on Diana. Lucian's there to help. I'm there to help too. Stun. Q. Dead. Stun them to break his W so he didn't have the cooldown, the damage reduction, and then just blow him up with the Q. I ult up into me. I ult up into me while looking at something. Can't remember what I was looking at, but I was looking at something. And I was recalling. So here I'm gonna build more long swords. It's like, it's just so funny. It's like you just keep building armor pen and everything, and like you do fuck tons of damage on Pantheon. It's like I've seen like other builds like recently, like a bit more non-armor pen oriented, but I just like to have fucking armor pen, like the serrated dirk and everything on everything. So I could also buy a Yomu's Ghostblade, which I think was the thing I was going to buy now. So I can just, it's like as an AD, as an AD assassin, you just want to have armor pen. So like I'm playing Pantheon like AD assassin, not like a bruiser. Because if you would play like a bruiser, you would build like a. It's like that's what you need to do when you get a little bit behind. Then you need to play him like a bruiser and like get a little bit more tanky with the that man's blade. But when you are ahead, especially when you're at 10-1, you just keep on stacking penetration and everything. It's like you just need to be able to keep on going through everything, like the little armor they are building, and just keep murdering them. And against the people who don't do it, you just completely like start doing true damage. Not true damage, but something close to it. You just melt them. It's like if I get to that vein, I can probably like W, Q, E, and then she's dead. If she's stupid enough to stand in my total E. Otherwise, if she doesn't, then I can probably kill her with another Q afterwards. It's like that's how much damage I'm probably doing on it at the moment. So Jax, I can see that Jax is building, stand him up. E. You can see like my amount of damage is so sick. Try to get another Q on in. I'm like, nah, not worth dying like that tower diving. You can see that damage just because all the armor pen stuff is like, just melt in. So he just teleports back. I'm like, oh, ready for round 2, mate. LeBlanc's there too. He cancels. No, he doesn't cancel the teleport. It's like, surely they should see that the game is lost right now. So here I'm gonna walk into the jungle, see if we can bait something. Place a ward there so I can see what they're doing. Lucian's going bot. And I'm just gonna move back top, see if I can kill my tower that I was working on. Look. There we go. So yeah, we have successfully, this is really nice pushing from the entire team. The entire team is pushing everywhere, pushing everything and giving them no chance to get back. It's like we're not even taking dragons, so we're still like pushing them all over the place. I'm like, okay, yeah, pop the ultimate to run away. I need to surrender. So yeah, this is my Pantheon game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure as hell enjoyed it. It was nice to win ranked properly again. So I'll talk to you guys later.